What's going on? So, I've emerged from my hole that I spent the night in, regained a little bit. Oh, well, there it goes. Shit. I don't want to die out here. Oh. Should have worn my armor. I don't know if that would have helped me. After the little game crash fiasco. I don't know where that guy is, but I have no more food left. I'm hungry. I have low health. And all I want is a few frickin' redwood seeds. So we're going to try to make that happen without dying. And then I need to go home. So it's only medium rift activity, but, you know, as we all know, medium might as well be super frickin' high. Alright, that dumb little shiver comes to get me. I'm gonna be in bad shape. Well, at least I do have mushrooms I can eat here. Jack-o'-lanterns, I believe, are no bueno. But I'm pretty sure these little guys are good. Use your knife, not your sword. Let's double check. Yes, these ones are fine. Double check these guys. That's what Shift H. No. Yeah, Shift H. Yeah, those are that would kill me almost. Minus 6 HPs. All right. Let's heat these up a little bit. So unfortunately, I was thinking about my redwood thing. My redwood tree house. And this game is not like Minecraft where you can, you know, take off leaf blocks and stuff. I was like, well, I could just build my own. No, you can't. You cannot build your own tree. Not in this game. Alright, so I'm going to put in some more work, hopefully get a seed. I've tried to get redwood seeds in a past playthrough. And it took a while, but I was able to get a couple of them. So I'm gonna work on that. With real fun, exciting stuff. Let's go. I always have these like really great plans. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm on some kind of environmental terrorist list now. The EPA might be sending a hit squad to my house as we speak. This is 3 days. 3 frickin' days of trying to get a redwood seed. And I know redwood seed drop rates are really small. I just looked them up. So they're a 0.2% chance on leaf blocks and a 0.4% chance on branchy blocks. So yeah, I went through a whole set of tin bronze shears and basically mutilated this whole grove of redwoods. Not completely. And I have 2 redwood seeds. Yep. I have been surviving off of random mushrooms I've been finding and termites. So I've been going over here occasionally and getting a bunch of termites and then coming back. Yeah, so great idea to start my own redwood grove. If you want a redwood seed, be prepared. You're going to be searching for a long time to find it. I actually almost gave up because I was down to like 25% on my shears. And I had taken out these. I had fallen off that. I'd almost died. And I basically had taken out all those 2 big ones, and then I want to say on this one I got my first seed, after like a day and a half. So the other thing is I'm pretty damn stubborn. So I was like, I'm not leaving here. And I wanted at least 2 seeds. Because I have 1 growing already, and I think having 3 redwoods will be good for the treehouse. Because I'm going to make it a forge, so I'm going to have to, have some room and everything. But I'm just about tired. I probably threw out, I don't know, at least 300 sticks. And I'm going to go home now. I'm tired, boss. It's time to go. It's a new day here on the hilltop, and we made it back from the great Redwood Seed Caper 2025. And I have 2 more redwood seeds. So I figured it'd be tough to make a treehouse windmill forge thing out of just 1 redwood tree. So I need to, I was thinking, I gotta like space these guys out a little bit. Maybe in like some sort of triangle. I don't know. And then I could make the, have the treehouse span, kind of in the middle of them. Because usually grow up to be like 4, like a 2x2 kind of thing. I didn't think this through. So we're gonna have to take out some of the bamboo here. Not with a shovel, buddy. Not with a shovel. Proper tools. Just because we have proper tools does not mean we use tools properly. I'm actually going to take out a bunch of this because I don't want it to interfere with my redwood tree growth. And we'll need this bamboo eventually. Okay. So we got one right there. Let's say we put one right there. I like it. I feel good. Alright. We got some more bamboo saplings. Okay. So we got there and there. And then how about we do one kind of back here in this area. So I gotta have room for all the, like the helve hammers and the quern, the pulverizer, all the machines. So yeah, maybe we put one right back here. So get rid of that. Get rid of the floating bushes. And right there. Okay. However they grow up, we're going to utilize them, and that's how it's going to be. We're not going to worry about it, think about it too much. And we won't have to for like till next year or something. Okay, something else I want to figure out, and I do want to take a little poll of you guys, because I have a very important decision. So with water, I like to utilize sand. Well, we're just going to go down there. There's no easy way to do it. I made it. I jumped in without taking damage. So this is a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks deep here. I think I want to make this deeper. I think I want to go up to like 8 or 10 blocks. But so I don't know what color I want to make. So in Vintage Story, kind of like in real life, if you jump from a high area, and you just like go straight down without moving, you'll usually hit the bottom, even with something like this deep. But if you kind of hit the bottom and then whoop, kind of swoop yourself, as soon as you do, it'll kind of like stop your momentum. Kind of like if you're diving off a high cliff, you don't want to just like dive into the water and go straight down. You kind of hit the water and then I don't know, dolphin yourself a little bit. Yeah, or something. Like I'm some expert cliff diver. Okay, so we have two options. So we have the classic sandstone. And then I went and grabbed some limestone for more of that kind of white sand beach. We have the classic kind of yellow sand, or we have a white sand. I haven't found chalk. That would be the real white sand. If we found some chalk sand, but I just haven't found it yet. So, just because I don't think muddy gravel is very attractive, and I think it looks a lot better with like beautiful sand at the bottom. So I want to do some. Some in the water, and then some kind of parallel with the water, so we can get a good feel of it. We'll just take all this out. Nobody likes dirt anyway. Come on. Oh, gotta stack it up. Okay, so there's yellow sand. Or sandstone sand. All right, what do we think? I don't know. I could go either way. Let's get these out of the way. I know it's kind of in the shadows, but I like them both. So the granite walls and everything are going to stay, so we do got to kind of take that into account. I don't know. I could go with either one. So I'm going to put a poll out on the channel, and you guys can vote. Sandstone sand or limestone sand. And knowing my luck, before I actually build this thing out, I will find some chalk sand, and then we'll have to do the poll all over again. I'm just going to leave these ladders here, because I have a feeling I'm going to be making several trips down there. Let's get a view from up here. So use our imaginations and pretend like each of those are lining the bottom of this, and which one's going to look better. So the more subtle version would be the limestone sand, because it is, it's just a little different than the granite. And the little more contrasting version would be the sandstone. So let me know. So another thing I think we're ready for is a little garden here at home. So as you can see, it's afternoon. It's only 87.8 degrees, 88, whatever. So I think we need to make our own little garden. And so I think we're going to come back here on the back 40 and kind of make ourselves a little garden area, so we can start growing some vegetables and stuff. All the good stuff that doesn't grow in the extreme heat of summer. Because now that it's October, it's going to start getting cooler. And then we can actually grow like more flax and stuff without getting the heat penalty and everything. So yeah, maybe we'll just make a nice little, nothing too big, nothing too crazy, just a nice little garden here. I don't know what level I want this to be at. Because our cabin, our little house and everything, I think is on 144. Yeah, 144. So if we make it up here, it'll be on 146. We don't need everything to be flat. We can have some verticality here. You know, we are on a mountain, so. I'm just going to build this out just a little bit. Alright, don't really know how big this is going to be, but I'm going to lay out kind of a general area. So we're going to have a fence line around it, of course, because you have to, right? And then we got area. We'll make a walkway around that. You know, because you can't trample on your garden, you know? Okay, so we'll say that'll be a water spot. That'll be a water spot. Okay, we'll work with that. Like I said, nothing too big and crazy. Just a nice little simple garden here. Okay. Let me grab something here. Okay, just grab some granite dry stones, and we will put those at the bottom of the water spots. So I don't like it when like grass and stuff grows in there. We're finally going to put some of our high fertility soil to use. Did use a little bit of it back at the other garden, but you know. Okay, now that we've got those cleared out, we can have a little bit of fun. High fertility soil. So I do kind of want to do this too. So I'm not going to plant every little area, because I do want some horsetails to grow here, so we can actually start making some horsetail poultices, so I can have a tad bit of healing. That'll be good for now. We can always expand the garden if we need to. Okay, perfect. And you know what? Oh yeah, this is going to be some sort of walkway. And then we need a border around it. So actually, we'll make the border out of cobblestone. So I just need to get rid of this real quick. I know I just put all this down. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. I did. I went ahead and made an iron hoe. Kind of a waste of iron, but you know what? We got plenty of iron. It's okay. All right. And just as it's getting dark, we got high fertility soil. Look at that. It's beautiful. It was all nice and moist. Okay, perfect. So we got a little bit of light left. We can actually go ahead and throw some seeds down. Alright, so the number one I want to put is cabbage. So you can see those are 35 degrees Celsius. I don't trust turnips because they have a really low 27 degrees. So but flax should be good. That's also that's 40, so that's actually better. And I only have one onion seed. I think that'll be a good start. Get a little bit of vegetables, and then maybe I'll actually start saving vegetable seeds when I find them instead of throwing them out. All right, so we're just going to plant that for now. I do have more seeds over at the other garden, so maybe we'll grab some of those, and maybe we'll just let the let this other grow us up some horsetail, maybe. Yeah, I don't want to build any more in the dark. So we'll just go ahead and crash for the night, and then we'll get right back at it in the morning. Overnight, I did ran over to the other garden, got some more seeds and stuff, and I talked myself into expanding this just a little bit more. So I had 11 cabbage seeds over there, which, if you don't know, cabbage is a fantastic vegetable. And then I had a couple more flax and stuff. So I think this garden's gonna turn into something a little bigger than I anticipated, and that's okay. Because you know what, we have plenty of soil for it. You know, might as well use it. Yeah, I think that's big enough. I don't know. We could go bigger. Easily. Alright. I've now talked myself into making it just a little bit bigger. We're just going to add another row right here. Go big or go home, right? I mean, I'm already home, so... It's way bigger than I thought it was ever going to be, but here we are. Okay, we be out here all day hoeing. Perfect. And we'll just get our little cabbage seed friends over here. Right there. All right, that's perfect. So the rest we'll just leave for right now and let them grow out some horsetails randomly. Hopefully they actually do that. We're gonna need our water. And we'll just switch to a little granite cobble for the little water plots. Okay, got 2 dry stones left. Okay, perfect. And I think for the little path around, I'm just going to use some of these guys. Some acacia path boards. Now we need some more of those. Okay, so that's perfect. And now we just got to make the little border around it. So I think we're just going to do some prototype cobble. Alright, you guys have heard of infinity pools before, right? Well, have you ever seen an infinity garden? I bet you haven't. Now you have. Yeah. That's a garden you don't want to fall off of. Okay. So to make it safe for me to play around in, we're going to put up a little OSHA safety fence here. Here on the Coleholio channel, we're always about safety first. Whoa. I had the exact perfect amount of fencing that I wanted. Alright, cool. Yay me. So gates don't work like doors. I just found out. I actually don't think I've ever tried to put two gates together like that before. But yeah, they don't do the thing that doors do. And I guess for fun, we'll just level this out a little bit here. There we go. Good enough for now. Alright, so we just gotta let it chill and do growing things. And we should come back later and have some vegetable and some more flax. Alright, so getting back to the little waterfall idea down here. I do want to make that happen. So we're going to go up there. We're going to check it out. I do want to have some kind of like pool at the bottom. So let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. So we're going to come down and expose the granite here. I think that'll look cool. It's not going to be a huge pool down here. Just kind of a nice little water feature kind of thing, you know? Just some fancy landscaping. And those can hang out up there. We should probably get rid of these. We'll just replant these elsewhere. Then maybe we'll make it like a little L shape kind of thing. As far as the pool goes. Yeah, so we'll get rid of all these. And we will just redistribute them down the line. So maybe start with just a little pool like this. And, you know, maybe this will be a good test to test out our sand choices. So maybe I'll do a little half and half at the bottom of that, and then we can check that out. Alright, a little too dark to build, so I'm going to hang out for the night and think about the choices I've made here. And we'll be back in the morning. Before we get started today, I think we just need a little ebony bookshelf here. And we're just gonna throw that on the wall there. And we're gonna put our little bookies in there. Alright, the start of our very own library. Look at that. Okay. So if anybody wants to stop by and grab a book to read, they can. Alright, so it's 5 a.m. Sun's starting to come up. Just real quick. I know not much is going to have happened over here, but just want to check it out. Okay. No horsetails. What is that? It's like fog or something. I don't know. Look like the blob rolling through the hills. Okay, so we're gonna finish this bad boy here. Crap. Okay. We can get over the fence. Now we're gonna finish it. Alright, so I just got more cobble to kind of fill in this area here. And just add a little cobble there. Okay, so now I do have to dig this down another one. Okay, got rid of everything there. Did not grab my sand. That was a failure. Huge, giant failure. You know what? Maybe right here, we don't even need a fence. We'll just make this a nice little reflecting pond area. I like that. Maybe I'll carve out like a little bench and put some little flower pots or something. This would be a nice, just little chill out place. Okay. So one thing I do want to see if we can flow it through to the other side. You know what? We'll do it this way. Ooh. That's not really where I want it to come out at. Okay. Well, it doesn't have to go straight through. We can make it go... No. That's doable. There, we can do that. Now it'll go the right way. Alright, so we might have to get underneath here and manipulate it. But we're not going to worry about that right now. So maybe we'll have it drop out there. While just doing this on the fly completely. Yeah, we can have it snake around a little bit. This sneaky little snake. Okay. Okay, we'll have it come around like that. So I guess we don't need it there. And then we'll drop it down here. You're gonna have to go. I'm sorry. There. Let's just say we get rid of that right there. Alright, we're in business. We are professionals. Alright, so this will be our sand and water test, part number 2. So we'll just throw a couple of these down, and then a couple of the limestones. There we go. Now these won't be all shaded and everything. Okay. As far as the water goes, so I was thinking about having two little waterfall streams come out. Maybe, let's see, I still have ladders. Okay, see, we're designing in real time here. So I want them to come out of the rock, not the dirt. So maybe we'll have one be right here. So we'll have that cascading down. And then maybe another one will come out here. So they'll be at kind of different levels. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Well, I guess let's get our water in here. Okay, I think we got some chill water. Let's check out what it's doing over here. Not much. All right, let's go fix that. Okay. Oh, there it goes. All right, so it's flowing. We got a nice little. We're dumping in. Yeah. Here we are. Okay, that looks cool. I like that. Okay, yeah, we're starting to come together. That's feeling like a nice little jungle now. Okay, now for these ones. You know what? I just had a little thought. Hold on a sec. So I had a goofy little idea here. What if, so we don't have it dropping straight out. Huh? But there's more. But wait, there's more. We're gonna make a little trough come out. Alright. I'm shitballing a little bit here. Alright. I'm actually going to use the horizontals. Okay. Don't make fun of me. I've got a plan here. Don't judge me. It's chisel time. Yeah? Maybe something like that? That's kind of cool. All right, let's put the water in it, and then we'll judge. Huh? Yeah. You know, gotta make it a little fancy. Add a little extra to it. All right, I just gotta do that one more time, I guess. Oh, look at that! I brought some more of these. Okay. This gonna work? I think yes it is. Alright, look how fancy that is. Awesome. So we got it coming down, we got it hitting here. We got it flowing underneath the staircase, all the way down to the little pond at the bottom. Heck yeah. Alright. What the hell? Look up in the top left. It says I'm technically in a cellar right now. Magic. Yeah, look at that. Alright. So I'm digging that. That's fun. That's cool. Pointless as all heck, but you know what? I don't care. Now we have the beautiful sounds of waterfalls as we walk to and from our house. I did have one last little idea. Oh crap. It's on slabs. Shit. Okay. We can still do this. So I kind of want to make a little bench here. Oh man, come on, dude. I'm in the zone right now. Leave me alone. I'm in the zone. Alright guys, what do we think about that? Little bench? Kind of cool. Alright. I have more ideas. Jesus, come on, man. I'm trying to admire my work here. Leave me alone. Alright. So that is my bench. That is the sitting bench of Coholio. Perfect. I like it. It's great. I think it works. Okay. I don't like the base. And I don't like you. Okay. I gotta fix it. Okay, it's not perfect. Oh, I know why it's not perfect. Because I used full blocks instead of the whatchamacallits. Okay, now I'm just screwing everything up. Okay, so if we actually put the slabs in there, now that works. Okay, so that grain wasn't lining up. Okay, now it's done. And I'm happy. That is a cool little bench. Hell yeah. Look at us. Okay. Yeah, that's fun. I like it. Alright. So we're almost done for this episode. One other thing I wanted to make real quick. Alright. So what I want to make here is just a couple of large, these large planter pots, flower pots, whatever they are. Okay, so we made two of those, the big flower pots. Let's go ahead and throw those in a pit kiln, get those going. Put the torch back. There we go. Alright, got those cooking up. So later on, when those are done, we'll go ahead and figure something. I heard him. That's why I was hurrying to get back in here. I heard you, little creepy jerk. Alright, cool. Well, shit. We did some things today. We got some stuff going. Did some chiseling. Made the water feature. Made a garden up here on our hilltop. We got our, $1 million redwood saplings in the ground. And started the process on those. So we got some things done. But we're going to do more in the next episode. But I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for joining me on this little adventure of mine. And yeah, thanks for subscribing and watching the channel and everything. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone has a fantastic day. I'll see you on the next episode. Thank you much. Goodbye.